Hi, friends. I've got a story to tell you today that'll leave you speechless. What started as a normal family brunch turned into something absolutely unthinkable. Stay with me until the end. You won't believe where this goes. Let's dive in. Sunday morning. Soft sunlight poured through the windows of Hana's home office. As a senior manager at Boston Consulting Group, quiet weekend mornings like this were her routine. Papers scattered everywhere. The smell of warm Dunkin' coffee filled the air. She glanced outside. A rose bush from Whole Foods sparkled with morning dew. Last weekend's gardening was finally paying off. She still had time before church at Trinity and Copley Square. Then her iPhone shattered the calm. "Hana, can you come over today?" Her sister, Mira. Hana sighed at that familiar bossy tone. "I'm having brunch with the family. Mom's coming too. I ordered from Legal Seafoods." An hour later, Hana pulled up to Mira's mansion in Brookline. The massive colonial house looked as grand as ever. A brand new Range Rover sat in the driveway. "Welcome, Hana." Their mother, Yuki, smiled warmly. A shiny Tiffany necklace caught the light. Mira planned such a lovely brunch. "Auntie Hana!" The twins, Sakura and Hina, ran over in matching Gap Kids dresses. Hana hugged them tight, but that uneasy feeling crept in again. The one she always got here. Inside, the living room looked like a magazine spread. The marble table overflowed with fancy food. Lobster croissant sandwiches, truffle eggs Benedict. "I'm the star today," Mira announced, strutting in wearing a new Louis Vuitton dress. She posed like she was filming for Instagram. Her husband, David, was glued to his iPad as usual. "I've got exciting news." Mira raised a mimosa, Dom Perignon bottle nearby. "We're taking a family trip to Hawaii next month. David's company is doing amazing." "What?" Hana looked surprised. Mira smiled. Cold. "You're not planning to stay a busy single career woman forever, are you? You looked so exhausted when I saw you at Copley Place." "Mira," their mom said, half scolding but not really. "Already busy snapping photos for Instagram. Auntie Hana, come to Hawaii with us. We're staying at the Disney Hotel." The twins' excitement was contagious. Hana had enough frequent flyer miles anyway. "Yes, I'd love to." The twins were already watching Hawaiian beach videos on their iPads. Trip day arrived. 7 a.m. Hana double-checked her suitcase. Sunscreen, new swimsuit from Walgreens. She confirmed her reservation on the American Airlines app. Something about last night's text from Mira nagged at her. Just boarding time and a casual note. Tomorrow will be a wonderful memory. She loaded her Toyota RAV4 and drove through surprisingly clear Boston streets. The radio broadcast Hawaii's weather forecast. Logan Airport buzzed with travelers. Hana wheeled her new carry-on toward check-in. "Good morning. The 9:45 flight to Honolulu. Your name, please?" "Hana Williams." She handed over her platinum card. The agent's expression changed instantly. The keyboard typing stopped. "I'm very sorry, Miss Williams. Your reservation was canceled last night." "What?" "That's impossible. The Brown party checked in 30 minutes ago." Her mind went blank. She frantically called Mira. No answer. David's number went straight to voicemail. Then a notification appeared. "Take care of the children. We need some time." Then a photo. The twins sitting on a bench in front of the airport Starbucks. Sakura clutching a pink Build-A-Bear teddy. Hina's cheeks wet with tears, their faces filled with terror. "Sakura! Hina!" Hana ran desperately through the airport. Why would Mira do this? "Excuse me, I'm looking for 2 5-year-old twins, blonde hair, Gap Kids dresses." Messages from Mira kept arriving. "The children are in your care. The 529 plan documents are in the safe. This is our last chance." Finally, she heard a small voice. "Auntie Hana," hidden beside the escalator. "It's okay now. I'll protect you." The twins trembled in her arms. Massport officials gathered around. "Mama said she'd be right back," Sakura whispered. "They said they were taking the shuttle bus. Then they never came back." Tears and rage flooded Hana's eyes. "Ma'am, could we speak with you at the security office?" Logan Airport Police. "We'll get hot chocolate and cookies for the children," a female staff member added kindly. Hana checked Mira's messages. The cold, calculated tone screamed premeditation. Outside, a Boeing 787 bound for Hawaii climbed into blue sky. Her sister and brother-in-law were on that plane. Guilt-free, this was turning into a very different kind of family trip. 12 hours later, Exhaustion hung heavy in Hana's living room. Police confirmed Mira and David had arrived in Honolulu, checked into the Hilton Hawaiian Village. "I can't believe it," Yuki exclaimed, rushing in from a church meeting, her usually perfect hair disheveled. "That Mira would do such a thing." Hana's iPhone rang. "Boston Police Department?" "Miss Williams, have you heard any concerning conversations from the children?" "Yes, Sakura mentioned Mama and Papa were fighting about money." Next morning, Hana accompanied police to Mira's house. Search warrant issued. The second-floor study revealed everything: mountains of documents, unpaid bills, credit card statements, financial records from David's company. The Boston Globe rumors were true. Then Hana saw the Fidelity account statement, the 529 plan for the twins' education, down to $1, over $500,000 withdrawn in 3 months. The closet revealed boxes of Hermes, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, tags still attached. Mira's Instagram had been perfectly curated. Picture-perfect family life. Behind that facade, she'd been consuming the twins' future. "Hana, there's this too." Bank statements from the Cayman Islands. "Miss Williams," another detective called out, "significant transfer records under your mother Yuki's name." Hana's phone vibrated. Trinity Church. Her mother's voice strained and panicked. "Hana, something terrible happened. Mira took the women's group fees and used my name." Mira had been embezzling membership fees using Yuki's name as treasurer. "This was completely premeditated," Hana told police. Hours later, Hana compiled evidence at her dining table. Police, FBI, Child Protective Services. Sarah Cohen, one of the nation's top child abandonment attorneys. "Auntie Hana," Hina's voice from upstairs. "Can we go to school tomorrow too?" "Of course. Life will continue as normal. I promise." Opening her MacBook, Hana sent the final report. Screenshots of Mira's Instagram. Photos documenting the airport abandonment. All financial records. The FBI officially joined, treating it as serious child abandonment. Outside, Boston's nightscape glowed quietly. On the table, the twins' craft project. A hand-drawn card. "To our beloved Auntie Hana." 1 week later. Hilton Hawaiian Village. Top floor suite. Early morning. Mira enjoyed coffee on the balcony, gazing at azure water. Scrolling through photos for Instagram. "Mira, we need to talk." David walked up tense. "About the company." A knock. More than 10 law enforcement officers. An FBI agent read their rights. Outside, an ABC News helicopter circled. "I have nothing to say. Let me call my lawyer." Mira maintained her elegant demeanor, but tickets to the Cayman Islands were in her Louis Vuitton bag. "This is a federal crime," the agent said coldly. "Interstate child abandonment, embezzlement, money laundering." 2 weeks later, U.S. Attorney's Office, Boston. "Miss Williams, we have sufficient evidence," said Jessica Morris, seasoned prosecutor, "particularly the misappropriation of education funds." The conference table stacked with evidence: Logan Airport security footage, church accounting records, internal documents from David's company, Mira's deceptive social media posts, psychological evaluations, Fidelity 529 records, forged signatures. "We'll charge federal child abandonment, fraud for education funds, embezzlement for church finances, document forgery, money laundering, conspiracy." The courtroom fell silent. "I admit to everything." Mira's voice trembled. "When I learned about David's company situation," she paused. "But that's no excuse. I abandoned my children." 3 hours of testimony. "It started with my pride as a mama influencer. I misappropriated the girls' education funds for a luxurious lifestyle, embezzled church donations for loan payments, forged my mother's signature for more credit." Long breath. "Then we planned an escape, a new life in the Caribbean." Utter stillness. At the root of it all, I hated Hana's stable, independent life. I couldn't stand it. I wanted everything she had, but easier, faster, shinier. David echoed her confession. The company had been nearly broke for 2 years, but I couldn't tell Mira. Didn't want to ruin her lifestyle. Yuki spoke last. "I trusted my oldest daughter too much. Let down the church, hurt Hana, and most of all, hurt my grandchildren." Sentencing day. "Mira," the judge said firmly, "you broke the deepest kind of trust. Abandoned your children, lied to your family, deceived your church." After court, reporters gathered. This isn't something to celebrate, Hana said softly, but justice has been done. The children are safe. Hana. That evening, Boston Common. Auntie Hana, Sakura said, we'll stay together, right? Yes, always. Hana squeezed both their hands. We're a new family now. 2 weeks later, prison visit. Mira sat behind thick glass in orange prison clothes. Pale skin, dull thin hair from prison shampoo. I did something terrible. Yes. Hana had thought long and hard before coming, but she needed this, to find peace. How are the kids? They don't want to see you. I understand. The clock ticked. 15 minutes. Both sisters thought back. Their wealthy childhood, the Back Bay house, how things used to be. I wish we could go back, Mira said faintly. Later, Hana walked alone through Boston Common. Early autumn. Crisp air. She thought about home. The old guest room transformed. Bright, happy bedroom for the twins, matching Pottery Barn beds, colorful IKEA bookshelves, Target cat and jack curtains. Auntie Hana, is this really our room? Sakura's eyes wide. Can we stay forever? Of course. This is your home now. The adoption process moved forward. The court supported it. Boston Consulting Group offered flexible hours, work from home options, a new position being considered. Support came from everywhere. Jennifer, a single mom nearby, helped with school runs. Trinity Church brought meals. A counselor paid special attention to the twins. Time will help heal, Yuki said. She'd changed too. Found new meaning through church volunteer work. Baked cookies with the twins every weekend. 1 year later, early summer, Hana's backyard filled with laughter. The twins' 6th birthday party. Organic Whole Foods cake. Fresh lemonade. Neighborhood kids playing. Happy birthday, Sakura and Hina! The twins smiled brightly. Fear and sadness gone from their eyes. That night, Hana sat in the garden under stars. On the table, the girls' essays. Topic, my family. Starting words, to my beloved mom. She smiled quietly. Mira was still in prison, working to turn her life around. David in another prison. Divorce finalized. Sometimes letters arrived for the twins. Hana saved them unopened, for when the girls chose to read them. In her desk drawer, an invitation. Dinner with a kind pediatrician from Boston. He'd met Hana during the twins' checkups. His warm personality had touched her heart. A new chapter was beginning.